Hello everybody, Flik here. It's time for yet another Let's Look At, and today we are looking at Kill the Bad Guy. This is a playable demo that's actually available to everybody via the game's Kickstarter campaign, which will be linked in the description box below. This is a game by French company X-Key Studio, or Studios, I can't remember which it is now. I actually got to try a build of this game just before Christmas, I think it was, or just after. I was asked not to do a video on it because they wanted to do some more work on it and prepare their Kickstarter first. So this is a slightly updated version. It's very similar to the version I've already played. It's to help get interest, and if you are interested in what you're about to see, by all means go support the Kickstarter. It's a game where you have to kill the bad guy, surprisingly. And I'm not sure what kind of game to compare it to, but you get thrown into this world. There's lots of interactable objects, and you have to kill the bad guy while making it look like an accident without the bad guy seeing what you're doing, without the world itself seeing what you're doing, like via video cameras and whatnot. And this build, this demo I should say, has 10 levels. Now I think I only did the first half when I was playing this before, and I haven't actually played this build beyond the first couple just to make sure it worked. So although I have played them all before, or most of them before, I'm a little bit rusty, and the 10 levels that constitute this demo are described by the developers as mainly tutorials, and they're not quite as free flow and open as the many levels the full game will have. They are estimating that the full game, assuming they get their full funding, will have at least 60 levels. So that's a fair amount, assuming that the stages beyond this are a little bit bigger and offer a bit more variety. Still, so you get to know what everything's about, we will start with a bang and just work our way along, see how many we cover. I'm not sure if I want to cover them all because I want you to go try the demo for yourself. I might cover at least half, say. Although I don't think that'll take us that long. This may be a bit of a short look at, but we'll see how it goes. We'll start with a bang then. So this is just telling us how to interact. We can move the camera by holding and dragging. We can scroll in and out to zoom. And yeah, now here's the main thing. So I think days only relate to your score from memory. Anyway, we have to find a way to kill the bad guy on his daily path, and the day... Oh, actually, in bigger stages, his path on a given day might change, now that I think about it. You have to kill him without being seen. You can fast forward, so if you've set up an elaborate trap at the end of his path, you can fast forward so you don't have to just sit there waiting for him to walk slowly through the stage. You can pause to get a better look of things, and you can also turn on his field of view, which is actually very handy. And I should also point out, by the way, that this is going to be on Steam, assuming it meets its funding, because it was greenlit in 2 days. So I was going to link the Greenlight campaign, but I checked it just before recording, and oh, they've made it in 2 days. Never mind. But their Kickstarter has only just been started. I think it's got 20-something days to go, so it's only been going for about a week at this point. So yeah, we can just get into here, and we can pause the game just to get a better look. There's the bad guy. I can't remember what the back of his shirt says. It says something, but you can't really get a good view from here. But it may be fairly obvious what we're supposed to do in this first stage. There's a very nice looking wrecking ball there, just waiting to be interacted with. So we'll unpause, and the tutorial will teach us. Select the wrecking ball, and then click the area again to interact with it, and you can drag it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to click, and it's telling us that we can drag it. So I'm going to drag it. It points. I might actually miss now because I took too long, but we'll try this. And we can actually also cut the ball. Oops, I missed. You'd think you'd get a bit startled by the ball rolling past him. Never mind, we'll fast forward again. You don't actually need to cut and make the ball fall for this stage. You just need to get him in line, essentially. So if we do this again and try and do that, that should be enough. Okay. Okay. Yes, game over. They've added some more sound effects and music since the last time I played this, that's for sure. Let's try and not mess up the very first mission again, shall we? If we do it at that kind of angle and then just do that. There we go. And then you get a replay of his violent murder. That blood-curdling scream is new to this version of the game. And then we can just go straight to the next level, where it teaches us about distraction objects from memory. Is it actually going to teach me? Yeah, it is. Okay. So if we click on an object that can be interacted with, instead of just trying to move it ourselves, we can also press the move button, and it shows us where you can place it. And this is teaching us about the fact that magazines distract, so you can actually alter the path that the bad guy takes on a given day by using these distractions. Now from the build I played before, you could use the bakery next door, but the bread didn't seem to have the same effect as the porn mag. And then this is also teaching us about we can open up this industrial fan and then fire objects from outside it. So I don't need to read that because I know what I'm doing. We're going to make the porn mag move there, and then we're going to hack into this thing. We have to press and hold here for a little while. It takes quite a while to hack it actually. But it's okay, because he's just suddenly seen a porn mag that someone's left in the middle of the street. They've added that, oh yeah. And then we're going to press and hold, and then we're going to shoot him. Oh, that was very violent. I swear they've added more blood since the last time I played this. Yeah, that looks like an... You can see the bones sticking out of his feet. That's the second level. We'll just carry on. This is teaching us about... Well, I'll deliberately do this one wrong, because, I mean, when you start with stage, it's like, oh, the car. That's obviously what we're supposed to do. So we're going to do this. And sure enough, you can hack the car, as it were, and then get ready to make it slam into him. But when you do that, like so... The act got seen by these security cameras, so that doesn't count as getting away with it and counts as a fail. So we're not supposed to do that. We can actually. We can hack the car if we wanted to. I mean, look there. We've hacked the car. Big deal. Doesn't really matter. It keeps him distracted for a second actually if you try and do it while he's nearby. But the main point is there's actually a second car over here. You kind of heard it there. And we're going to speed this up a little bit. ×2, ×4. It goes up to ×4. That's fine. He's coming round. We'll just slow this down now, and we will patiently wait for his violent death to approach. Here he comes. Got all nice and silent. I probably shouldn't have done such a close camera angle, but that doesn't matter because there he goes. He is done. So again, these are mostly tutorial stages, so they're not complex. There's also not a lot of variety. But we'll see what we can do in some of the later ones. I had a lot of fun with this in the version I got given to try quite a while back. And I certainly hope that this game does get funded, because I think there's a lot of promise for this type of... I mean, it's not serious really, it's a bit silly, yes it's a bit graphic as well. But it's a very much a pick up and play type game. I could see this being very successful on the mobile market actually. But I think there would be a place for it on Steam too. I'm making sure he's far enough along that path that I'm not going to overshoot him, because I want to do this Dukes of Hazzard style and do it like full speed. Let's try this. Yep, that was a thing that happened, alright. Oh, if the camera was behind, I would have been able to read the back of his shirt there, damn. Never mind. I don't think you can move the camera during the retry. And now this is another tutorial here. Yep, okay, this is for combining objects. So this is saying some objects can be associated to be used differently, and some others must be associated to be used. In other words, you can't use the piano for anything unless you also notice that you can combine it with a rope. And that's teaching us about that. So if we want to, we can click on the rope here, we can do move, and then we can click on that, and now it is a piano covered in rope. We can move that, and there's a few places that we can put it. And we're going to put it there, and we're going to wait for the bad guy to get there. I think that's the only way to kill him in this tutorial, because it's teaching you about combining items. Sure enough, it doesn't seem like he's going to pass any cars. And we're just going to wait for him, and we're going to... There goes the bad guy. I like the piano says dead on it. Poor bad guy. These are supposed to be mafiosos and ex-assassins and things like that, by the way. There's not really much plot beyond that. I don't remember this one now. We're into stuff I only played like back before Christmas. So there's a rope. What can we combine that with? There's also a spear apparently. We can combine it with this. Okay, then what can we do with this? What is this? I don't know what that is. Let me just pause the game for a second here. Oh right, can I think I can fire something from this. Oh, like a javelin, say. Can I actually select the javelin? I don't think you can select anything while you are paused. There we go. I'm not going to be fast enough. I'm not going to be fast enough. Damn! Okay, I know how to do this one. I remember now. And this is going to be very fun once I actually get it lined up. So we're going to have to go into day 2 here, unfortunately, because I didn't do that fast enough, but that's fine. So we're going to... Oh, it stayed with the rope in place. That's good. So it's going to be very hard to line this up at this angle, but let's give it a go. Oh, I'm way too premature. Is there a quick restart button? I think there is from memory. Is it R? I swear there is a retry button. But I can't... Oh wait, yeah, there is. So there is a quick retry, which is handy, although that does actually reset the rope as well, so maybe that isn't faster in this instance. Let's try and not mess this up this time. Oh, you have to press the move button. I forgot. Yeah, I'll wait until he's fully across because he's basically, he walks in a straight line, so it shouldn't be too hard. Right through, they actually passed right through him. That's horrible. And a little bit fun. Now I'm interested if you accidentally hit the police car with it, or if the police car was a bit more observant, you would fail that because they'd see him die. I'm not sure. Now, what are we on to now? I don't want to do all the stages, but I'd say this has not been going on long enough yet, so we'll do this one and the one after, then I think that'll leave 2 stages, or 3, that you can do yourself. So there's a dead dog on this stage for some reason. Can I move the dead dog? I can indeed. Why would I want to move the dead dog? Oh, I think it makes him... Oh, he got spooked because he saw me do it. Yeah, I think it's to force him down the path that doesn't have the cameras, now if I remember rightly. So you want to do this before he gets over here, because otherwise he gets spooked. And we also want to connect the rope to a box of something. And we want to make sure it's somewhere where there is no cameras that'll see the act. Oh, he saw me do that! Damn it! Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this! I still don't get the point of the dog then, because if he's going to come down that way anyway. Let's leave the dog and see what happens. Okay, so does he come down this way? No, he doesn't. Right. Now he technically shouldn't see that because he was walking here and there's a building there, so that's a little dodgy, but still. Right, so we want to... I'm not sure if I'm blocking off the right bit in doing that, but we'll see. Right, he was far enough away that he didn't see it. He is avoiding the dead dog, so that's fine. There's no cameras that will see this happen. Does that say dead on there as well? No, it says fragile. Right on the skull. There he goes. Oh, nasty, right through the shoulder blade. Okay, we're going to do one more. In fact, let me just go back to level selection to make sure I'm not about to do the last one. That was Here Boy, I think. Yes, it was. So if I do 8, that's going to leave you 2 to try for yourself. And remember, this version I'm playing is available to everybody. You don't even have to back the Kickstarter to try it. It's just publicly available, so keep that in mind. So let's do past the Kleenex, so to speak. And then I'll leave Firewall and Sin City for you guys. So let's see what we have here. I don't actually remember this one at all. So we're going to pause. Now there's public in this stage, so we don't want them to witness any murders we do. There is a TV store, there's a bakery, there's a fruit store, and then there's another another TV store. Right, let's let this play through once. And what can we do here? I can sabotage it? I'm not entirely sure what that does. Does it make it explode?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, I can't show that on YouTube, I think. Is that what I think it is? Is that porn?
Yeah.
It's kind of porn. Okay, I can't really... Let's just... Okay, so that distracts him, so obviously I have to do it here and then get him with a car because no public will see him there. So if we do that and we do that...
Oh yeah.
Can you stop watching the porn, please? Thank you. Can I just... What is that? Is that like a melon or something? It's hard to tell what some of these things are. That's obviously bread, but still. Right, let's get them.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, you need to walk in front of it. No, Mr. Joe Public is also in front of him.
Oh yeah.
Now, he saw that. Oh, why would you walk into a flaming car? Why would you do that, Mr. Public Man? Why would... Also, I totally forgot to turn on... there, cones of view. So, we do want to hack this. You probably want to distract the public with one of these bakery products, I would guess. I can't remember if I ever did this one in the other version, or maybe this is new. I wonder if you can spook the public, which would be weird. I just want to test that. Can I spook the public? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, they just ignore the damn bread as well.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't walk into the car, you morons. Don't walk into the car, you morons! You fools! Alright, so obviously this isn't how you do that, because that does not work. Let's distract him. So we can keep him distracted there, and then we can distract him a little bit there. Basically, I think you want to make him spend a bit more time on his route so that there's no pedestrians in the damn way
Oh yeah.
when you get there. Let's assume that is the goal. So if we put that there as well, and we'll see how he reacts to all this. So it takes quite a while at the first
Oh
store if you sabotage it. And now would be the perfect time because he's going to walk up there. He's seen the bread. I'm not entirely sure if he cares about the bread or not. He doesn't give a rat's ass about the bread. So what's the point of those then if he doesn't? Because now if I do this again, it's going to distract both of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I could just get him with this, couldn't I?
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's try something a bit simpler. Maybe it's overcomplicated on purpose. I'm not sure. Because I mean, is this going to hit anybody? Oh, I think I know how you do this now. In fact, I'm almost certain I do. Let's see what happens if I just do the car. This is going to be a murder to line up. Yeah, I was too soon. Right, let's quickly restart, and I have an idea. So if we quickly do this, do that, do that,
Oh yeah.
do that, do that, this as well. Right, we let him pass, and then we also activate this after he's passed. That keeps that pedestrian busy.
Yeah.
And then we do this. That is how you do that one. I'm glad I figured that out in the end. Okay, so with the disgusting sounds of the porn I displayed on the TV, we're going to go back to the level selection, and I'm kind of going to wrap up here. And I apologise if this has been another quick let's look at, but there's not much here in the build, and I want you to try some stuff on your own. I think this is one to watch. I've really enjoyed Kill the Bad Guy. I enjoyed it in the previous version I played. I still enjoy it in this one. I want to see more of it. I would be very happy to cover this once it's out fully and do another video on it. So just to reiterate, this was Kill the Bad Guy by X-Key Studio. There is a Kickstarter. It's only just started really. It's been going for a week, so it's got 3 weeks left. If you want to support this and get it made, by all means, click the link. Not the lick. I'm stuck on that porn stuff that appeared on the TV now. Click the link and show your support, even if you just throw a few dollars this way or their way. This way would be nice too, but their way. Or if you know anyone who would support this type of game, just share this video, maybe give it a thumbs up, get it seen by a wider audience, and that helps as well. And that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed. By all means, go get the demo as well from the Kickstarter page to try for yourself. I think they're aiming for a later this year release, but don't quote me on that. I remember reading a release date somewhere, and I tried to find it before recording this to keep a note of, but I can't find where I saw it, so maybe it was in my head. I don't know. Anyway, this was Let's Look at Kill the Bad Guy. My name has been Flik, and thank you for watching. Ta-ta for now.